Welcome back, guys. This is your host Adil Malik, and you are watching UFC 279. Sound check, sound check. Everything is perfect. Let's get into it. Amazing fight card tonight. As you guys know, it's a lot been going through UFC 279 as a main event being changed, co-main event being changed, and all the fights been ups and down as just a fun one fighter, Khamzat Chimaev, made a mistake and could not make a weight, and all the fights been cancelled and been ups and down. As Khamzat Chimaev supposed to fight with Nate Diaz, Kevin Holland supposed to fight with Daniel Rodriguez, and Tony Ferguson is coming back after 3-4 losses, and he's supposed to fight with Li Jiang. But everything is changed and it's gonna be Tony Ferguson versus Nate Diaz. And Hamza Simayev had a big brawl behind the stage between Kevin Holland, and he's gonna fight with Kevin Holland. And Li Jingliang, he's fighting with Daniel Rodriguez. I've been away a couple of days. A lot of stuff been going on through my own life, so here I am back again. My studio has been changed, and tonight we had a UFC 279 pay-per-view event, big fight card, and I'm sure it's a Nate Diaz last fight on a contract in a UFC, as he's fighting with the Tony Ferguson's in a 170 pound. It's gonna be an amazing fight card. And right now the main card of the fight is getting started. So whoever's tuning in, make sure you guys subscribe my channel, and let's get into it right now. The main card is getting started, and let me show you guys how many fights we have. The main card is going to be started between, the first fight will be Johnny Walker versus, where is it, it will be Johnny Walker versus Ion Cutelaba. This is a light heavyweight fight, and that is a 3 round fight. And then we had a catchweight fight between IRENE Aldana versus MACY CHIASSON. Then we had a catchweight fight again. Li Jingliang, he's fighting with Daniel Rodriguez. As you guys know, due to Khamzat Chimaev misses all weight, all the fights been ups and down. I've been away for a couple of months, and it's been wild doing live stream due to my own life circumstances being changed. I joined the university back again. I'm doing TV and film productions. I'm married, as you guys know, wearing a ring as well. Recently married, 13 July. A lot of things been changed in my life, so I was not doing much of the UFC live. So I apologize to all my fans, but we are back again. I hope so. I carry on this, but it's quite hard as well. I'm not getting anything out of UFC or doing live streaming. And as you guys know, I've been doing for a 1 year this live streaming, and I didn't get any much of the appreciation from you guys. All I get altogether just now 277 subscriber. All my fans are gone. My subscribers are gone. I had almost 1,000 subscriber, and I am end up now to 277. So I don't make that much money from a YouTube, but I rather prefer working hard and get more money as per work. So if you guys subscribe my channel and show me some love, then I can keep carrying on these things as my permanent routine, because waking up in all time in a night, as you guys know, I live in a UK, and right now is 3 a.m. By the time this fight will be finished, it will be 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. So it's a lot of a hard work I've been doing. As my wife been saying to me, you don't make any no money from the doing live streaming. So rather go sleep or eat and enjoy your life. So cheers, guys. But tonight is a very big fight. My favorite fighter, Nate Diaz, is fighting. And I was thinking he's going to fight with Khamzat Chimaev, but Khamzat Chimaev could not make his weight. And he pulled out of the fight. As Nate Diaz says, if you cannot make it towards the war, you cannot win the war. So he, in my opinion, he already lost the fight against Nate Diaz. But Nate Diaz is plus 120 against Tony Ferguson's, and Kevin Holland is plus 400 against Hamza Chimaev. So a lot of the odds and the betting is going ups and down. So let's see how it's gonna go down. We are just waiting for the main event to getting started. All the fights gonna be started. The main card will be started. The first fight will be Johnny Walker versus Ion Cutelaba. That is a very good fight. Johnny Walker is a Brazilian light heavyweight fighter, and Ion Cutelaba is a very explosive fighter. I'm 100% sure this fight will not go to the distance. I want to see a knockout in a first or second round. It's been wild from Johnny Walker to being away, couple of losses, couple of injuries, and I really want him to win this fight. Good night. So make sure you guys subscribe my channel, leave a like, and leave the comment. Whatever's your favorite fight tonight, what's your favorite fighter of of tonight? I really want Nate Diaz to win. I really want Kevin Holland to win. I really want Johnny Walker to win. And as you guys know, the Chinese fighter Li Jingliang, he's fighting with Danny Rodriguez. Danny Rodriguez is pretty much heavier guy than Li Jingliang, and it could be Nate Diaz as well. But Nate Diaz, when he find out about Khamzat Chimaev could not make a weight, he didn't. Obviously, you have to pay your half of the purse money. So Khamzat Chimaev did not accept the fight. First of all, he could not make a weight. That was a very unprofessional act, being so heavy, 7.8 or 8 pound heavier than Nate Diaz, which is a very big. Khamzat Chimaev is a big guy anyway. So by the time the fight will happen, it will be so much bigger than him on the weight class. So UFC changed everything. Comes up with Tony Ferguson and Nate Diaz, which is a very good fight as well. But another side, Nate Diaz been training for Khamzat Chimaev. He accepted this fight for a 1 hour notice. That's why we all have so much big respect for Nate Diaz and whatever he done for the UFC sport, MMA sport, and for this company. A lot of fights he been accepting in a week notice or 10 days or like tonight in a 1 day notice he's expect accept the fight against Tony Ferguson in one night. This is going to be a very good fight between Johnny Walker and Ian Cutelaba. Ian Cutelaba is a very explosive guy. Another side, Johnny Walker is very unorthodox. You never know what he's going to do. The way he moves around in the cage, the way his footwork, and especially he had a very big reach as well. So right now, Ian Cutelaba is making his way. He's fighting out of Republic of Moldova. He's making his way towards the octagon. The main card is getting started. I'm excited. It's been wild to having a big event like this. As you guys know, UK have the champion Leon Edward as well. Recently defeated Kamaru Usman, losing all the 4 rounds and finished the fight in the fifth round. So let me know in a chat what you think, who's gonna win tonight, Ian Kunte Lava or Johnny Walker. I'm enjoying my drink as well. It's it's very late in UK time. If you guys remember, Ian Kunte Lava came one time on a weight scale having whole green Hulk design, and one of his fight he was faking his TKO. He was not even really hurt. He was trapping the guy against him, and he was faking like he's getting knockout. And the Herb didn't step in, and he stopped the fight. That was a very crazy one. So 8 people watching right now. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're watching UFC 275. This is your host Adil Malik. The main co-main event and the main event is not started yet. It's just a start of the main card right now. Ian Kuntilava is already into the octagon. Johnny Walker is making his way. Johnny Walker trains in the same gym where Conor McGregor trains. Same coach, Joan Kavanagh. Johnny Walker is massive for light heavyweight. He's a tall guy, very athletic. 17 finish out of 18, 15 knockouts, award UFC contract on WDWCS Brazil Week 2. 10 of his 6 fighters in a UFC history with finishes by 4 different strike types. Michal Pereira as well with him. Michal Pereira, as you guys know, he's a welterweight. This guy is so big for the division. Recently, as you guys know, Johnny Walker's been KO'd by Jamal Hill. That was a very good fight as well, but could not make it through to the end. Jamal Hill is a real deal. Mike Bellatron, the referee, one of the best in the business. So Johnny Walker is 30-year-old. His height is 6 foot 6 inch. His reach is pretty much amazing, 82. John have almost same kind of a reach, 80, and after that he have the biggest reach, 82. Another side, Ian Cortelaba is 28, height is 6 foot 1, but the reach is only 75 inch. So there is 7 inch reach advantage goes to Johnny Walker. So Johnny Walker have the record of 18 wins, 7 losses, fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, fighting out of a Brazil hometown. Saying the Brazil, I'm going Brazil in this December for a 1 month. It will be amazing. Leaving the UK for 1 month, leaving the cold weather for 1 month, and gonna enjoy the hot, nice weather in Brazil for 1 month. That will be so great. There we go. Round one is coming up between Johnny Walker and Ion Kuntelava. Let's go. Ion Kuntelava in a black trunk, Johnny Walker in a green. Ooh, Ion Kuntelava with a head cake. Straight landed. Good takedown by Ion Kuntelava because Johnny Walker landed a head kick and then he went for the elbow, but Ion Kuntelava went for the straight takedown, being successful as well. And now Johnny Walker is on the ground. Ion Kuntelava dragged him to the corner of the fence, corner of the cage. This is the last place you need to be under the Ion Kuntelava because he will throw some haymakers on top of this place. Johnny Walker need to be get out of this position, get the fight on standing, take the advantage of his reach, and be explosive and unorthodox the way he is. Right now, Ion Kuntelaba is keeping his forearm right on the face of Johnny Walker, and he could not move, pulling the full guard on, and it's 3 minute 20 second towards the first round. Johnny Walker is so tall, like it's very hard to throw those haymakers while you are on top position on him because his leg are so tall. And but in that situation, he needs to make a brawl and he need to get out of that situation. Oh, armbar by Ian Kuntilaba trying for an armbar, and Johnny Walker is out. Both fighters are stand up now, but Ian Kuntilaba got the back taken by Johnny Walker, body locked by Johnny Walker. Oh, big massive slam and picked up. Lance Malik production. Hello. There you go, my love. My baby is watching. Johnny Walker is going. There we go. Come on, let's go, Brazil. Johnny Walker missed the headlock. If you guys don't know, Lance Malik Production is our new channel. Me and my missus started a new channel for a vlog. Let's go, Brazil. Yes, let's go. Johnny Walker is from Brazil. My wife is from Brazil. Six people watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, shares, and leave your comment below of your favorite fight. And you can join the live stream of the live chat so we can talk through the fight. Right now, 54 seconds left in the first round. Johnny Walker is took constant working on the rear naked choke. Ian Kuntilaba is defending quite well. But 43 seconds left, and he got the choked in. This is pretty much tight in. Ian Kuntilaba is fighting the hands. 35 seconds left. Come on, Johnny Walker, let's go. This is a pretty much tight submission. Johnny Walker have to be very careful to not to give it all in. And let's go. Yes, the first win goes to Johnny Walker, Brazil. Wow. Come on, Johnny Walker. Yes, he just won in the first round via rear naked choke. That was an amazing takedown by Johnny Walker, and he went for the rear naked choke and got it done. The first win goes to Johnny Walker of UFC 279 main card. First round finish. That is amazing. Last time as well, Johnny Walker, after winning the fight submission and the winning, he was doing the fish move, and he hurt his shoulder. And tonight as well, he done that again, and the UFC anchor Joy Diaz was saying, Joy Rogan, sorry, Joy Rogan was saying, "Come on, Johnny Walker, stop doing this. You need to stop hurting yourself while celebrating your win." Because last time he win in the first round, he done this thing, and he's dislocated his shoulder. Linz Malik Production says, "Well done, Johnny." Yes, let's go. That was a very good fight by Johnny Walker. Defeated a very tough and a hard opponent, Ion Kuntelaba. Johnny Walker says he get married last December 1st. He need a bonus. He spent a lot of money on a wedding. Congrats to Johnny Walker. Johnny Walker is a person, if you text him on Instagram, he will reply you back. And I could not wait to text him as I'm learning Portuguese as well. And last time I texted him in a Portuguese, and he did replied me. So I cannot wait to get off the fight, because I'm watching right now fight on my phone. Subscribe the UFC pay-per-view event, pay for it, and I'm watching on my phone. Otherwise, I will text him straight away on Instagram. Big congratulations. Congratulations to the whole Brazil, all the fans of Brazil supporting Johnny Walker. The arena is full of the big famous people. The fight is happening anyway in America. Parabéns, Brazil! Parabéns, Brazil! The last event when Leon Edward was fighting with Kamaru Usman, I was out with my missus. We was in a remote camping on a Devonshire, and it was a pretty much amazing day out with my missus, and we was on a camping. It was cold as well in the middle of the night. It was raining. We had a very good incident. Our tent collapsed in the middle of the night as well, and I have to watch the fight 6 a.m. I could not sleep all night. Obviously, I was there with her, but my mind was obviously, oh, it's a big event, Kamaru Usman and Leon Edward. But end up I catch up with the main event. That was the biggest upset in the UFC history, in my opinion. That was a real life Rocky movie, as Leon Edward nickname is Rocky as well. So that was a real Rocky movie, you know, like losing all the 4 rounds and coming up with 1 round left and only 1 minute left in the round five as well. If though that fight was going on a distance, Kamaru Usman will be still a champion. But Rocky Leon pulled up with one of the best upset in the history of UFC title fight. Landed the head kick and knocked out Kamaru Usman clean. Nobody ever could do that to Kamaru Usman. Here we go. Tony Ferguson is making his way towards the stadium. He is the main event tonight. He's supposed to be a co-main event, but due to Khamzat Chimaev could not make a weight, Tony Ferguson versus Nate Diaz is the co-main event. Here we go. Nate Diaz is making his way as well. These two fighters are in UFC for more than 2006. The people came in the UFC 4 or 5 years ago and they've been retired, but these two fighters are still in there. He's coming up. Nate Diaz is walking with Nick Diaz as well, his big brother as well. And I love Tony Ferguson. Tony Ferguson is one of my favorite fighter, old school. But when it comes to Nate Diaz, I cannot pick any other fighter against him. So this is how it goes. I support him from long, long time ago, and I really want to win Nate Diaz tonight. I know it's a Tony Ferguson as well. If he lost this fight, he will have in a four fight losing streak, or maybe a 5 fight losing streak. I think there was a Charles Oliveira, there was a Benil Darush, Justin Gaethje. Yeah, that will be a 4 fight losing streak. Yeah. So next fight is coming up is Macy Chiasson and versus IRENE Aldana. IRENE Aldana have the record of 13 wins, 6 losses. Another side, Macy Chiasson have a 9 win, 2 losses. These females are fighting on the catch weight bout. Five people tune in. Welcome to my channel. We're watching UFC 279. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, share, and join my live stream chat so we can talk to get towards the all these fights. This is UFC 279. I cannot wait for the main event. Oh my god, it's gonna be a firework. And what happened between Kevin Holland and Khamzat Chimaev before what's they call before the weigh in, they had some brawl behind the stage, and end up this fight become a real fight. Mm, mm. Macy CHIASSON looks a tall. She's a tall and she had a long arms. This fight gonna be a good. The female fighters are always put up some a good fight. They always put some good fight. She had 3 wins by knockout, two wins by submission. The second longest, largest significant strike differential in UFC bantamweight history, which is plus two 2.16 per minute. And in case Macy Chiasson defeated last fight one of my favorite fighter Norma Dumont from Brazil, which is a very tough fighter, and she defeated her pretty much one-sided. There we go, Irene Aldana making her way towards the octagon. We have only 4 fights left in the UFC 279. Irene Aldana is from Mexico, Sinaloa, one of the hardest place and a rough and tough place in Mexico. As you guys know, Sinaloa Cartel, who represent that Chape Guzman, still in the prison of America after escaping the prison for 3-4 times. Second most significant strikes in the UFC bantamweight history is 773. Third highest takedown defense in the UFC bantamweight history, 84%. Finished 10 of 13 wins, 7 knockouts, 3 submissions. This fight is a very good, a balanced fight. Both fighters have the status of almost same, and I'm expecting this fight not to last more than 1 or 2 rounds. It will be a great, great fight. I really like Khamzat Chimaev, but what happened? He could not make a weight, and all the trouble, whatever happened. I want Kevin Holland to win. It will be amazing if Kevin Holland pull up this fight and give the first loss to Khamzat Chimaev. But the thing is, Kevin Holland is a very good on stand up. His ground game is good, but he do struggle against the wrestlers. So let's talk to this fight. This is a catchweight fight in 140 lbs. Irene Aldana is 34-year-old, height of 5'9". Another side, Macy Chiasson is 31-year-old, little bit taller, almost 6 foot, and she had a reach of 72. Macy Chiasson is bigger compared to, if you compare in a girls division, she's a taller girl, and she had a very good reach advantage as well. So Irene Aldana is 5'9". There we go, Mexican fans all around the world. Let's go. Jason Herzog is a referee for this fight. Round one is getting started. Here we go. Let's go. Round one. Chesson is switching up stance right to left, orthodox to southpaw. She is looking tall, and she had a long arms and long legs. Macy looks bigger. She looks compared to Aldana. She looks big, tall, and she looks like a one division ahead of her in a weight class. There we go. Messi going for the takedown. Nice defend by Irene Aldana. Irene Aldana have to get this fight a short range inside because the long range of Macy Kesan. All the fans are chatting Mexico, Mexico. Right now in the stand-up game, Macy is missing a lot of punches. She's throwing some looping shots. She's keep changing southpaw to orthodox, southpaw to orthodox. You can tell the clear plan from Macy Chiasson. She need to stay out of her range. She's keeping the range distance. She's moving orthodox, southpaw, and just staying out of Aldana. And she don't want to stand in front of her in the same place because Ernie Aldana have a very good boxing. 1 minute 47 seconds left in the round one. Oh, big right hand landed by Ernie Aldana. That hurt a little bit Macy, and she got a little bit attention towards it. Macy with a very good high kick blocked by Irene Aldana. Irene Aldana have to be work on the legs, attacking the leg of Macy Chiasson. But she had a constant movement. Macy going for the takedown again. Wow, what a takedown defense by Irene Aldana, and she went for the straight arm bar. No way, that is so crazy. I never see somebody pulling up the arm bar like this. Oh, big shot, big heavy elbows on the top of the position by Irene Aldana. She is got the arm again. Oh wow, she did overextend her arm. And she out of the armbar again. Right now, Irene Aldana is on the top of the position. She was almost tapped, but I don't know, referee haven't seen it, and there was something going on quickly, but referee could not stop the fight. Round one is finished. I think we need to see the small, quiet, slow replay. I'm 100% sure she did tap, as the Joy Rogan said it as well. Macy Chiasson did tapped. Her arm was so overextended. It's a takedown. Let's see now in a slow motion. Did she tap or not? Oh, yes, she did tap. When Irene Aldana was on top of her, she pulled her arm so bad, and then they twist over. While they was twisting over, Macy did tap her Irene's leg, but that was the moment. Referee, it's not a referee fault, but referee could not see it because there was not more than 2-3 taps. Now the Macy is putting a lot of pressure, and she is giving everything on. She's going after Irene Aldana, but Irene Aldana have a very good hands. Good takedown by Macy Chiasson. She is getting aggressive in this round. She's given everything out of it. Oh, another knee bar attempt by Irene Aldana. Irene Aldana is so good. Her transitions and her counter to on a ground game is so good. Irene Aldana have to be careful in that transition. If Macy took her back from this position, that could be a very bad night for Irene Aldana. Backward elbow by Irene Aldana. She's doing a very good job so far. Macy is so tall. Her legs are so tall. Her arms are so tall. Long arms. Irene Aldana is fighting for the heel hook, and the fans all around the world on the in the stadium, they are the screaming for Mexico, Mexico, Mexico. Nice takedown by Macy Chiasson again. She's fighting for a takedown. There we go. She got a hook in and she got a back in. Oh, this is bad for Irene Aldana. Body triangle by Macy Chiasson. She lost the angle in this position right now, and Macy is still on top of her. Wow. A lot of elbows from the side positions. She's throwing a lot of heavy elbows. Irene Aldana is defending herself. Macy have to be careful. If in this situation Irene Aldana switch and transit and come up on top of the position, that can be a very bad night for Macy. 1 minute 38 seconds left in the round two. Macy is going for the rear naked choke. She got the back of Irene Aldana. Body triangle is on. Oh, heavy, heavy elbows. Irene Aldana is covering up, but a lot of elbows is thrown by Macy. She is so much aggressive in this round compared to the first round. So Macy Chiasson have the body triangle out. Irene Aldana is out of the body triangle. Irene Aldana have to be careful to not to get Macy to get the full mount. First round goes to Irene Aldana. Second round going towards straight. It's a lot different between the strikes and all the grappling exchange and control. 15-second left in a round two. That was a big, big round for Macy Chiasson. Wow, what a fight. What a fight. What a comeback by Macy Chiasson. Third and final round between Macy Chiasson and Irene Aldana. Make sure you guys subscribe my channel for all the UFC events. Macy done a lot of damage in the second round on that position where she was throwing a lot of hammers, a lot of elbows. Although although there was a Irene Aldana was covering up everything, but she did absorb a lot of strikes. Oh, heavy right hand landed by Macy. Macy going for the takedown again. Stuffed by Irene Aldana. She's going for the neck triangle, but missed. 2 minute 50-second left. Irene Aldana could not stay in that position. She have to get up from here. No way! The fight is stopped. That was a up kick. That was an up kick from Irene Aldana from the bottom to the stomach. Oh wow! No way! Holy shit! I never see that kind of a strike in my life. Irene Aldana throw from a bottom a heel kick landed right in her liver, shut her body down straight. Irene Aldana just won. Irene Aldana just won from the bottom position, striking with a heel kick right in the liver from the bottom. Wow. Wow, what a crazy knockout finish. That's the thing. Your liver is a place where you get one shot and your body is shut down. Wow, what a fight. Wow, that was one of the best knockout from the bottom. After Kevin Holland had the punch landed to Jacare Souza long time ago, knocked him out. This heel kick from a bottom landed right on the stomach of Macy and her body just shut down. Congratulations to the whole Mexico. Ernie Altana just went from the bottom with a heel kick to the stomach. Did anybody seen ever from the bottom heel kick to the stomach and finish the fight? That just happened right now. Woo! I'm so pumped up. So many fights. Here we go. Mark Bergberg as well in the building. Mackenzie Darren, Josh Emmett, Marlon Vera. Only three fights left in a UFC 279 card. Amazing, amazing fight card. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, share, join my live chat, and let me know in a comment how you think these three fights, upcoming fights, will be end up. How those fights will be go down. Let me know in a comment. So that was a crazy, crazy knockout. That was a crazy knockout. So even the Google is right now in a dark and black color because of the Queen passed away. So we have only three fights left on the in the main card. We have Li Ling versus Daniel Rodriguez coming up. That will be a good fight, and I will not be surprised if Daniel Rodriguez win this fight pretty much in a first round or a second round because he's a big guy. He weighed in yesterday more than around 180 pounds, and he's supposed to fight with Kevin Holland. Now he's fighting with 170 guy, Chinese Li. I'm always getting forget his name. Li Jingliang. Li Jingliang supposed to fight with Tony Ferguson's. Kevin Holland supposed to fight with Daniel Rodriguez. Nate Diaz supposed to fight with Khamzat Chimaev. But end up the main event is Nate Diaz versus Tony Ferguson, Khamzat Chimaev versus Kevin Holland, and Li Jingliang versus Daniel Rodriguez. October 22 is one of the biggest fights, one of my favorite fight. We have two championships fight. Charles Romero versus Islam Makhachev. Then we have Aljamain Sterling versus TJ Dilshaw. We have November 12th, Dustin Poirier versus Michael Chandler. That's gonna be an insane fight. So big fight coming up. Only three fights left in the UFC 279. D-Rod Daniel Rodriguez making his way towards the octagon with the song intro song California Love by Tupac. He's fighting out of Los Angeles, California. Daniel Rodriguez is a big guy for this division. Li Jingliang, he was on a weight perfect on a weight 170 pound. Now this guy have to fight a catch weight, a big guy from him, heavy guy from him. This is what UFC does to you. Like Khamzat Chimaev didn't accept the fight, given his half burst to Nate Diaz. As everybody knows, Li Jingliang is the guy who fought with Khamzat Chimaev, and Khamzat Chimaev put him to the sleep with a rear naked choke. Man, this is the biggest fight for Li Jingliang. Li Jingliang weight on 170, and he's fighting with the guy who weight on a weight scale 180. That means Daniel Rodriguez is right now 190 lbs. Obviously, after cutting all the weight and recovering from the weight, D-Rod is a big guy. That will be insane if Li Jingliang fighting out of 170 just come up and finish D-Rod, who is right now more than 190. That will be so much crazy. This is UFC anyway. Anything can happen. Any one punch can change the whole game and the whole scenario. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, support my channel. I really need your guys' support to keep doing what I do. I don't make no money from you from YouTube channels. I don't do anything at all. I'm not earning anything at all out of this thing, doing from almost a 1 year. I really need some of the appreciation. I really need some subscribers. So, guys, please make sure you just subscribe the button. That will be the big, big help and the support for me. So, the both fighters are almost the same height, almost the same age, 34 and 35. 1 inch reach advantage goes to D Rod. Danny Rodriguez, he had the reach advantage of only 1 inch, which is 75. But right now on the fight scale, D Rod came on a weight scale 180 lbs, which is heavy, 10 pound bigger than Ji Liang, and he's fighting with a smaller guy whose weight class is 170 pounds. So we had the referee Mark Smith. भाई जने देख रहे हैं कौन कौन सब्सक्राइब करेगा बेहतर है खाना खाओ सो जाओ it doesn't matter 7 people watching or 8 people watching or 6 people watching. I love to do what I do, and so this is how it goes, my brother. It doesn't matter 7 people watch, 6 people watch. Thank you. Oh, the first round, 4 minute 30 seconds. G Rod is putting pressure on Lee, which is the big guy. It looks like a lightweight fighting a light heavyweight guy. G Rod looks so much bigger than Li Ji Liang. Lee have to keep this fight on a stand and just strike with this guy. Do not go on a ground with him because obviously it's a overweight for him, more than 10 or 20 pound extra weight. Thank you so much, Quab. I've been doing this UFC live streaming over 1 year, and all I got right now 278 subscribers. A lot of people complain about why I'm not showing the fight, but by law you cannot show the fight. You have to talk through it. There's a lot of people doing it right now, and they are getting a much more better subscribers and this and that. So it will be appreciated if you subscribe my channel. I do live streaming UFC, some shorts, and some predictions. I've been away for a couple of months, recently get married, and I'm doing a full-time university as well in London University as a film and TV productions. So it's a very busy life right now in a UK. I live in a UK and it's 4 a.m. in the morning. Lee is doing a very good job keeping a distance between T Rod and try to snap him with the leg kicks and the body kicks. T Rod have to be very careful coming close and with the left hook of Lee. Lee have the very good left hook, short left hook. T Rod with a left head kick blocked by Lee. body kick and the leg kick by Lee, and a jab and cross behind it. Lee have a very good stand-up game. 90-second left in the round one. Rodriguez is putting pressure on Lee, but Lee is doing a very good job with the keeping the rod out of his circle with a leg kick, body kicks, and the push kick to the stomach. Lee is just missed the body kick, and he gets counter strike by Rodriguez. Jab and cross. That was a very good strike, landed clean. Good low kick by Lee and hurt the knee of Rodriguez, and he almost dropped. Again, the push kick to the knee to Daniel Rodriguez. First round finish. Wow. I was expecting Daniel Rodriguez will finish this fight in the first round. A heavier guy, big guy. Bro, show me little. I cannot show a little bit. I have almost two warnings for my YouTube. My channel is hanging. A lot of complaints and stuff like that. And by law, I cannot show. Sorry, brother. Only the four people, five people watching. Put the volume of the voice. We cannot share the volume. We cannot share the voice. We cannot share the video. Otherwise, it get copyright. And the UFC is striking every channel out there. And it's just a podcast anyway. By the morning, this all the UFC fights will be on the UFC website or UFC YouTube anyway. So what's the point to bring a little mirror? Bring a little mirror. Oh my god, that's funny. The funny thing is Lee is never been knocked out, but he have to be careful with. Take care, bro. See you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe if you can. That will be a big appreciation. And I'll see you next time in the next events. Lee have to be very careful with standing in front of the D rod and thinking about this guy cannot knock you out. This guy is a big guy, heavy guy, and He's southpaw as well. Good inside low kick by D-Rod. Lee is fighting now southpaw, changes stance. Heavy low kick by D-Rod. Fans are not happy. They are booing right now. D-Rod need to finish this fight. He is fighting a heavier than Li Jingliang. Lee is doing a so far good job. Still in the fight. Still in front of a D-Rod. Oh, Lee's landing a left hand. Make Danny Rodriguez going backward. Head kick by Lee. Push kick to the body by Lee. Lee have to be careful. Looping punches, throwing from the left hand and missing all the shots. Big heavy leg kick by head kick by D Rod, and Lee put him to the on the ground, and the round finish. Wow! Big respect to Li Jingliang accepting this fight in a 1 day notice, fighting the big guy, heavy guy. Lee is not even a breathing heavy, but another side, D Rod is a big heavy guy who is breathing so heavy. This is the third and final round between them, and D Rod could not finish Li Jingliang, who is 20 pound smaller than him. This is a stand-up fight so far. It's so competitive. It's going so head to head. It's gonna be a very hard to score. Did or just check the leg kick. That will hurt your leg when somebody check your leg kick. Two leg kicks by short leg kicks by Lee. This is a very competitive fight so far. Third round, 3 minute 11 second left in the third and final round. Daniel Rodriguez versus Li Jingliang. We're watching UFC 279. Only two more fights left on the card. Lee is so tough guy. He's been hit so many times on his face, and he didn't even have a one bruise or a swelling or a cut or a bleeding so far. That's like kick by D-Rod. D-Rod need to step up with his game. He's throwing a lot of jab, but he is not throwing anything behind it, which is can land quickly and do some damage on Lee. Rodriguez is winning on the head strikes, leg strike, and a body strike is more by Li Jingliang so far. 40 seconds left in the third and final round. Wow. I can't believe D Rod can now finish this fight, fighting the smallest guy. So we got decision coming up between these two. So first round goes to Danny Rodriguez, second round goes to Li Jingliang, and third round goes to D Rod. So D Rod just won. We have only two fights left in the UFC 279 main event, the co-main event. Co-main event is Kevin Holland versus Khamzat Chimaev. I could not wait for this fight. And the main event is Nate Diaz versus Tony Ferguson. I'm gonna pour myself a drink. Then we had co-main event coming up. Have some drinks in. Gin and orange. So make sure you guys subscribe. Let me know in a comment what's your favorite fight tonight. Who are you thinking who's gonna win between Khamzat Chimaev and Kevin Holland, and how the fight's gonna go down? I would love to hear your thoughts, your opinion. I hope Kevin Holland maintain this fight on the stand up and give everything out to Hamza with a stand up. We have a common event coming up. Kevin Holland is the guy who just says he will fight Hamza Shamaev in 24-hour notice. That is pretty much gangster. Hamza Shamaev is a very good fighter, but I really like him, respect about him, whatever he done for in his career. But missing a weight on the pay-per-view event, on the main event, is unexpected, acceptable. There we go. Kevin Holland is making his way. I wish Holland pulled this up and finished Khamzat Chimaev. That would be so crazy. Back to back wins, team the most wins in a calendar year in the UFC history, five in 2020, one of two knockouts by a punch from the bottom position in the UFC history. So Kevin Holland is not a joke. Here we go. Kevin Holland is in octagon. Oh my god, fans are already booing Khamzat Chimaev. A lot of the boos from for Khamzat Chimaev because of the weight cut he done. Missed the biggest fight of his career, fighting Nate Diaz. Now he's fighting Kevin Holland. So undefeated 11 fights, zero losses, most performance awards since 2020 in UFC is five. The highest strike difference in UFC history is plus 3.59. Darren Till in the corner of Hamza Chimaev. So both fighters are almost same, identical age, 28 and 29, same height, 6'2", 6'3". Only the reach advantage goes to Kevin Holland, which is 81. Fighting out of a blue corner, record of 23 wins, 7 losses, 1 no content, height 6 foot 3 inch, fighting out of the weight class 180 pound. Let's go. I'm getting goosebumps for this fight. UFC fans been waiting for this fight for a long, long time. There was a lot of onward talk going between Khamzat Chimaev and Kevin Holland on Instagram. And yesterday they have a big scuffle behind the cage in press conference. Oh, straight away. Khamzat Chimaev is gone for the takedown. So takedown, first takedown by Khamzat Chimaev, straight takedown. Fans are chanting USA, USA, USA. Oh, Khamzat Chimaev put the dart in straight away. Both are a big scramble on the ground by Khamzat Chimaev and Kevin Holland. Kevin is in a real trouble with the dart choke in by Khamzat Chimaev. Come on, Kevin Holland, get out of this dart choke. 2 minute 58 second left. Oh no. Kevin Holland tapped out. Kevin Holland busted his shoulder up as well. No. Oh my god. Khamzat Chimaev just submitted Kevin Holland in a first round. Not even a one strike being landed or touched. Straight takedowns, scrambled around, and the dart choke around the neck of Kevin Holland and submitted him. No way. No way. First round submission by Khamzat Chimaev. Fucking hell. Kevin Holland just been submitted in the round one without even touching Khamzat Chimaev. That was a one-sided rag doll. Khamzat Chimaev just submitted Kevin Holland in the first round, and he is explaining to Joy Rogan like doctor told him to stop cutting the weight, drink some water, and have some protein, and he did, and end up he could not get the weight right. Oh, the main fight is coming up. Nate Diaz versus Tony Ferguson. Oh my goodness. That was a dominant performance by Khamzat Chimaev. That was a one-sided fight by Khamzat Chimaev versus Kevin Holland, guys. Dominant performance, and I'm just shocked the way Khamzat Chimaev just dominant Kevin Holland. Not even a one single punch landed by Kevin Holland. Took him down straight away, ragdolled him, and choked him out. We have one and final fight left between Tony Ferguson and Nate Diaz. Kevin Holland just took a biggest L in the first round. I can't believe. Let me know in a comment, guys. What do you think, Tony or Nate Diaz? Here we go. Tony is making his way. Tony is making a walk towards the octagon right now. Wow, this time no Eddie Bravo on Tony Ferguson's corner. Wow. UFC 279. We have a main event coming up. Tony Ferguson is making his way. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, share, comment. Tony Ferguson is making his first comeback in 170-pound, where he just started everything in his career. He had a very good knockouts on a 170-pound. He did win tough UFC series on 170-pound as well under Brock Lesnar. Let's go. Nate Diaz is coming out. Come on, let's go, Nate. Oh, let's go. Nate Diaz is coming up. Nothing is more electrifying in the arena when Nate Diaz is making his way towards the cage. This guy is a superstar. Nate Diaz versus Nick Diaz is getting up. The third most performance award in a UFC history, 15, fifth most total strike, 2,386, and submission 9 in the UFC history, 10 most significant strikes in the UFC history. Nate Diaz. Crowd is cheering for Nate Diaz. Oh my god. This is gonna be the best fight of the year. Nate Diaz is 37, Tony Ferguson is 38. Nate Diaz is 6 foot, Tony Ferguson is 5 foot 11, 171-pound weight, 76 reach for Nate Diaz, 76.5 for Tony Ferguson. The main event of the evening. It's gonna be a fucking war. Love Tony, but I want Nate Diaz to win this fight. Fighting out of a blue corner, record of 26 wins, 7 losses, Tony Ferguson. Fighting out of a red corner, 21 win, 13 losses, Nate Diaz. Fighting out of a Stockton, California. Let's go, guys. All the weight is over. Tony Ferguson versus Nate Diaz. Round 1. Straight pressure from Nate Diaz. There's no issue of these two fighters have any cardio issue or anything. Both fighters are volume fighters. Tony left kick is already blooded up because he throw the left kick and Nate Diaz checked it straight away. Tony's making a mistake when he missed a punch. He turned his back on. Both fighters are not prepared for each other. They just accept the fight in a 1 day notice, and that's why it looks a little bit weird in a round one. Tony turned his back to the Nate Diaz 3 times. This is a mistake he done towards the Justin Gaethje. He done this with Michael Chandler, and he done this with Charles Oliveira as well. And he paid a big price. But Nate Diaz is not a guy who throws heavy shots. Otherwise, it can be a very effective. While Tony missed the punch and he's turning his back. Diaz connected a very good left shot and pointed to pointed towards Tony Ferguson and smiled as well. This is the fourth time Tony Ferguson is turning his back. Ooh, Nate is looking good with those left and right shots. Tony Ferguson is a bit sloppy in this fight. His leg is already bleeding. He's turning his back 4 times already in this first round. The way Tony Ferguson is fighting, I'm glad he's not fighting with Li Jiang. Li Jiang throws heavy shots. And turning back like this, that is not good. First round in the book. Nate Diaz winning the first round. That is good. Nate is looking fresh in the round one. Ooh, Diaz with a nice leg kick while Tony Ferguson is turning around. Tony's corner is yelling again and again, don't overextend, do not turn your back, but he is turning over and over again. Tony is fighting a very weird style, turning his back over and over to Nate Diaz. Ferguson landed a very good uppercut in this now. Two-minute 50-second left in a round two. Nate Diaz versus Tony Ferguson, UFC 279 main event. Tony Ferguson is bleeding from his right eye. This is a 7 or 8 time Tony Ferguson get connected on his face, and he turned his back towards Nate Diaz, which is no good. His Tony Ferguson coach is screaming, "Do not turn your back, Tony! Do not turn your back, Tony!" 'Good inside elbow by Tony. Ooh, three shots combination by Nate Diaz landed flush. Tony is having a good inside success with the inside leg kick, but right now Tony is bleeding from his right eye because the left hand of Nate Diaz is landed so good. He just fainted his right and just landed his left hand so quickly behind it. 70-second left in a round two. Tony versus Nate Diaz, UFC 279 main event. There's a lot of mutual respect between Tony and Nate Diaz. This fight is just happened in a 1 day notice, and still, this is the first fight ever where Nate Diaz is never bleeding like the way he's supposed to bleed in every fight. And right now, Tony Ferguson is bloodied up. His face is busted up. But the thing is, whenever Tony miss a punch, he's turning his back towards Nate Diaz, which is not good. No more touch by Nate Diaz. No more touch in this round by Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz just pushed his hand like, come on. We're not a friends here. It's a fucking war. The fans are chatting Diaz, Diaz. Nate Diaz's front leg is bit compromised because he stands so heavy on the leg in the boxing stance, and Tony Ferguson is touching shin to shin. Nate Diaz is trolling Tony Ferguson like, "No, I'm not fighting." Tony is attacking the front leg kick over and over, over and over. Nate Diaz is killing it. Triple G champion. Inside leg kick by again Tony Ferguson. Tony Ferguson is going for the leg kicks over and over. Tony is going towards shin to shin front leg kick. That is hurt your leg and the opponent leg. His leg is bleeding, busted up. Tony Ferguson leg is busted up. Tony Ferguson is not even standing in front of Nate Diaz. He's just running around. The clinch game and the dirty boxing, Nate Diaz is ahead of Tony Ferguson, but Tony Ferguson is avoiding and running around. Oh, Tony Ferguson is running around from Nate Diaz. 46 seconds left in a round three. Tony versus Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz have a 55 head. He's is more ahead of on a headshots, and Tony Ferguson have landed 23 leg kicks already in this third round. Tony Ferguson is leg is bleeding like a river. Wow. That was the third round, very good for Tony. He attacked the front leg of Nate Diaz so badly. His own leg is damaged, bleeded up. This is the fourth round, championship round between Tony and Nate Diaz. Nate Tony is just landing leg kicks. Another side, Nate Diaz is going for the head hunting. Heavy inside leg kick again by Tony Ferguson. Tony is giving everything on those leg kicks. This is the first fight ever. I never see Nate Diaz bleeding, and Nate Diaz is not bleeding at all in this fight. Oh, heavy left shot and wumble Tony Ferguson. And now Tony Ferguson is running. I'm not sure how the judge is gonna score these things. Whenever Tony get connected on his face, he's running around. He's putting his left towards Nate Diaz. Oh, Tony Ferguson is covering up. The only thing is landed by Tony Ferguson is those leg kicks. There is zero answer on the Nate Diaz when Nate Diaz is putting pressure on Tony Ferguson's on the clinch and all that. There is zero answer by Tony Ferguson. Tony by submission and the Nate Diaz with a guillotine. And Nate Diaz submitted Tony Ferguson. What? Wow. Wow. Nate Diaz just submitted Tony Ferguson. No way. Wow. Wow. This is what Nate Diaz is. One of the best ground game. You cannot mess with this guy on the ground. I wanna scream, I wanna shout, but it's 5 a.m. He hurt Tony Ferguson so badly. Tony Ferguson went for the takedown, and the guillotine was in the air. Woo! Gracie Jiu Jitsu, bro. Gracie Jiu Jitsu. No way. Tap Tony Ferguson just tapped out by Nate Diaz. I'm so excited. Oh my god. That was the best fight ever. Nate Diaz just submitted Tony Ferguson. Whoo! What a win by Nate Diaz. What a win. Nate Diaz just submitted Tony Ferguson. Oh my goodness. One of the best fighter in the UFC. Most UFC submission in the UFC history. 10. Wow. Nate Diaz just submitted Tony Ferguson. Tony Ferguson is legit black belt, Eddie Bravo, and 10 Planet Jiu Jitsu. Nate, what a fight! What a fight! Salute to your career. This is his last fight. Gracie Caesar Jiu Jitsu all day, baby. Oh, Nate Diaz. Love it. Love it. I've been following this guy from the day one when his brother Nick Diaz was in Strike Force. Wow. So here you go. Nate Diaz just defeated Tony Ferguson. Not even a one cut or a bleed on his face. What a way to go out of the UFC. Amazing. Wow. What a finish by Nate Diaz. What a finish by Nate Diaz. And salute to Tony Ferguson to keep it real and respectful towards Nate Diaz. That was amazing, amazing fight. But I wish for Nate Diaz to win, and I was all day. I done this live stream only for Nate Diaz, and I'm so happy he win this, and I can sleep tonight. It's not even night now; it's almost morning. It's 6 a.m. UK time, and I'm gonna be sleep very happy, and I can wake up happy, and I can start my Sunday very happy. Nate Diaz won with a submission. And yeah, Nate Diaz forever. Nick Diaz Army forever. So thank you so much, guys. Whoever tune in, love you so much. Appreciate so much the support and whoever joining in my live chat. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I'll see you guys in the next time. So take care of yourself. Bye.